off, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything's sweet and shit cold.
Okay.
Soma's actually a lot faster than I thought it was.
Hello my loves and welcome back to the vlog. My name is Krsna. If you're new here, if you're not, you already know the vibes, but babes, we have a new addition to my little family. His name is Soma. In Hindu culture, it is of the moon and intuitive nature. He's so baby. And I'm about to film a bunch of Pilates classes for the girls. If you're interested in my one-on-one coaching, if you're ready to lock in and if you're ready to lock in this season, snatch the waist, the body and the mind, we are starting October 1st. This video is going to be out a little bit after October 1st, but I'm just letting you guys know because I have limited spots available. I'm looking for girls who are really ready to take their fitness journey seriously. As you know, I offer strength training and Pilates, mat Pilates modalities. I'm about to film some on-demand classes right now in this beautiful setting, and the sun is hitting just right. But we are preparing for winter arc. As much as I hate to say that word, it's true. Like the winter seasons, I don't know what about it, but it just makes me want to be more consistent, more routine, and everything in between. This baby's teething so hard right now, and his teeth feel like needles. But he may start whining. Oh, sorry, baby. He may start whining while I'm filming, which I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I'm really hoping that it won't pick up on the mic. I taught a 6:30 class this morning and we did, what did we do? We did upper body, so I'm gonna film upper body and core, just a continuation because I filmed lower body yesterday. I'm working on a new split for a new program that will be launching around Black Friday, but I cannot release any more details than that. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna put him on a little leash. Hey, hi Soma. Nice big inhale, drawing the breath up into the chest. Exhale, tucking the tail under, belly button to spine, lifting through the hips and pressing down through the palms. Inhale, sinking through. Exhale, pressing through the heels. All right, we have made it to the pet store. We're going into Hollywood Feed to get Soma a new toy because baby boy is precious and he will 100% be spoiled. We're back at the crib. Soma is very tired. I have a little bit of time before I go teach my 5:30 class. Soma has got some new toys, so let's show them to you. Also, they have like a little rack in the store for like dog clothes, and I found this little jean jacket. It is the cutest thing ever. And one of my good friends, Danny, she's a photographer and she's done a lot of my Pilates shoots. I used to work with her, and let's see. She wants to do a photo shoot with me and Soma while he's still a baby, and I think that's the cutest thing. Here is the little jean jacket I'm gonna put on him, and he's gonna look so handsome. When I got his dog tags the other day, it still hasn't arrived yet in the mail, but I'm so excited for it to arrive because y'all, as a Drake-aholic, like Drake fan, like Drake is my favorite artist. Every single song, you can relate to it in some way, shape, or form. I just love it. But they had a Drake tag for dogs, and I was like, oh my god, like I have to have it. Before naming him Soma, I almost named him Ovio. It was gonna be Ovi for short, but I didn't. So when I saw the tag, I was like, oh my god, he needs this tag. It's so like niche, and I feel like you usually just see like the standard like aesthetically pleasing like dog tags and stuff, but I wanted to have a little personality because, you know, might as well. He's like asleep right now, but I'm going to put this on him anyways because he needs to be up. I feel like he's sleeping all the time. He's just growing so much. Oh my gosh. Look at you, cutie. Wait. He is so sick of me. Look at how cute he is. Oh my gosh, Soma, you're so handsome. It's safe to say he's not rejecting it, honestly. He's trying to get comfy, oh no. So clumsy, it's hilarious. Oh, I'm crying. Look at how cute he is though. He loves to sit in my lap for cuddles. Like, please. He's like, Mom, leave me alone, I'm tired. Just think about how like great it is to be a dog loved by a girl in her 20s that is willing to spoil you. Like, he's about to live such a full life. I'm gonna go let my friend Maya's dog out right now before I go teach class, but I'm in a hurry, so we're gonna go. Oh my god. I'm really pushing it today. I swear to God, like, Maya, if you're watching this, Phoebe, she likes to go to the bathroom in a specific spot, and let me tell you, that girl was not playing around with me today. I was like, girl, if you don't use the bathroom, I gotta go. I'm on a time limit, and now I am speeding, literally. I'm speeding to class because it has me getting there like 5 minutes before, and I know the girls be showing up like 20 minutes before, so I just know everyone's gonna be waiting on me, and I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. I like being early, and it's just not ideal. But you know, we're getting there. Yeah, I need to do better. Just finished teaching my 5:30. The girls were amazing. It was such a vibe. I got everyone's Instagram after because tell me why, like being a Pilates instructor, you have to be on your A game with the music. And I see the same, just about the same girls every single week. So I don't want them to get tired of it, you know? I made a group chat so that we can like make our own playlist so that everyone can kind of listen to what they want to hear. And if you're a Pilates instructor, beginner Pilates instructor, you want to build a class, that is a great way to do it because people know they're coming in and it's going to be like more tailored to their custom vibe. So that's just a wonderful way to build a class. But yeah, it was great vibes. I had one girl that is postpartum. She's like really just getting back into her fitness, and I will always highlight the fact that Pilates is going to be the best form of movement for those getting back into their fitness post having a baby, because it really focuses on that deep core connection that's going to heal you correctly, especially when you experience diastasis recti. Most of us do that that abdominal separation. So if you get an instructor that is very educated on it, it's really easy to ease back into your fitness journey with that in mind. So anyways, I am going to get back to Soma. I try not to leave him for that long of a period of time. So I think 3 hours max is what I'm willing to do, but I typically don't really leave him alone that much just because most of my work I do from or close to home. This is my only commute really, so we're gonna try to keep it that way. I'll see you guys at home and we're going to make dinner. We've got dinner right here. I gave Soma his new toy. Took his little jean jacket off because I think he was I think he was tired because he was like kind of hot. It's so good. Okay, so this is day 4 of wearing this mask consistently. It's said to have great benefits. I just want to see like if I notice any results with my skin, because I do have a little bit of like, I think they're product bumps, but like redness underneath my nose that I cannot get rid of for the life of me. So I'm hoping that this may do the trick. We'll see. I've added it in to the night routine. We got dinner, shower, skincare routine, or actually no, I do this and then I do the skincare routine, brush my teeth, I set out my outfit for the next day. I already fed Soma around 7:30. We'll probably get to bed like 9 p.m. tonight. We're gonna wake up at 4:45, get ready, go to the track and do a cardio workout. I'm not gonna go as hard as the others because track, I did 5 years of track when I was in high school, and let me tell you, that shit traumatized. Running is not my vice. I love to do interval sprints, but when it comes to long distance, absolutely not. Do not ask me to run a 400. So we'll see how that goes. I'm taking Soma with me, mostly to get him some exercise because I know that there's not gonna be any dogs there and people don't really bring their dogs to the track, so I think he'll be fine just to get like some exercise for the day. We're taking Women's Best Amino and Energy. This is what I use for pre-workout, and we're definitely gonna need it this morning. Let me get a cup. Some sort. I think this is what I put it in last time. Mountain Valley water. I really love the sparkling. It is my favorite. And it is like the best quality of water you can get. We're gonna do 2 scoops and a little bit of water. Sparkling anything is just my freaking jam. I love it. It's really good.
I have ran, I think about 5 400s. Soma's actually a lot faster than I thought it was. Sunrise is coming up. Feels so good. I honestly may add this to the split. Pilates, running, and strength.
I'm gonna get some work done before going back out for the day. It is beautiful outside, not a cloud in the sky. I'm gonna get some programming sent out for my 101 girlies. It is a brand new month, October 1st. So excited for the next 3 months. We are locking back in. I love it. This year has been a lot for me. This year has been a very transformative year, both positive and negative moments. Just, it has been a beautiful year. Even having been through even some traumatic situations this year that I've had to deal with, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, there's been a lot that, of course, I don't share online, but I have carried myself through it well. I've learned from it. I like to really think of it as, and if you're going through something hard right now, or you went through something really hard this year, I want you to think of it as, no matter how bad, how traumatizing it was, I really want you to remove the ego and not think of it as something that happened to you, but something that happened for you, for your own growth, for your own advanced perspective, for your own gain. Because no matter how bad the situation you're currently in or how bad the situation you had gone through was, it happened for a reason, and it was for you to grow and come out on the other side of it. So a lot has happened this year. It's been very transformative for me. A lot of good things have happened, and I feel like I have become such a better, more well-rounded individual because of it. You go through certain experiences, you know what you like, what you don't like. Some people come in your life to show you the opposite of what you want. And, you know, it can be hard to kind of internalize this and figure it out on your own, but you've got this. And if you're watching this from a space of not knowing what to do next, focus on pursuing yourself. Focus on pursuing you, your health, your mental clarity, your ability to create something in this world. And I promise you, it will get better. I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna shoot out some new programming for clients, and I'm so excited because I have quite a few new flows for the girls, and yeah, I really hope they like it. So tired. I've literally been out all day. I'm about to go back out. Wow, I'm cooked. All those classes I've been filming is really catching up to me. And as much as I love it, I'm like, whew, I'm gonna be the type of person that can go anywhere with my boy, and he will be right there, sat beside me, nothing's bothering him. So we're gonna start training for that, like, as soon as possible. I just need to do some research. I should probably leave right now. Let's get going. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Good morning. Your girl is so exhausted. Guys, I got home much later than I thought I was going to. I had the best conversation with Chrissy, and genuinely, like, I love that girl so much. She asks all the right questions that really just opens up your mind, and like, it made me realize how much I'm not doing on socials. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I got this comment the other day, right? Got my first kind of like hate comment, I guess. And it wasn't necessarily like, it didn't bother me at all. I'm like very chill about criticism and stuff. But like, I made this reel that was kind of talking about, I kind of made this reel that was kind of talking about, you know, it shows like your beginning phase, like when you were at your lowest, like you lost your spark, and then it was digressing into like me getting my spark back and like what that looked like for me. And this person decided that they were like, you should really post yourself struggling in the first pic, not looking good. And I was like, or else it looks like you do not, in fact, know ball, and you don't struggle like the rest of us. And y'all, I was like, damn, do I come off as someone who hasn't been through shit? Because that's crazy. And so I answered the comment. I had to keep it cute. Online. Didn't say what I wanted to say, but it basically just put that person in check, because you do not know. You truly do not know who is behind the screen. Like, I can post all day, every day on socials and still have a private life. I will never be the type of person to film myself when I'm freaking crying. Like, I just can't. I just, like, when I'm crying, when I'm going through some shit, the first thing I think of is to take out my camera. Like, no. That is just not who I am, and I will never be that type of person. I don't care if it's even showing vulnerability online. Like, everyone has those moments where they go through some shit, and the fact that I haven't, like, spoken on it is completely up to me. But I was like, shame on you for assuming I haven't been through it, because if we really want to get into it, this was what I was talking to Krsna about. She was like, girl, you need to share your story, because people just see you. Everything's like aesthetically pleasing. You look like you have your shit together. You look like, you know, you're wealthy and you're pretentious and this, that, and the third. And it's like, it comes off that way. Like, I know you're not that way, but it comes off like that because your content kind of shows this one side of you. And I was like, oh my goodness. Until that comment, I really did not notice how I was being perceived online. Like, I can be perceived like that. And I never even thought about it because I know all the shit that I've been through in life. Like, it makes me feel like I need to share more of my authentic self. I need to tell my story. I need to kind of expand on what brought me to where I want to be. Because that video specifically, that first clip, you wouldn't be able to tell, but that was the lowest point in my life. Like, yeah, I was shredded. I was really big. I was pyramid lifting. I was in the gym 7 hours a week, or not 7 hours a week, 7 days a week, 2 hours a day. I was high all the time. Like, I literally smoked from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. I was literally not even there. I was just going through the motions, completely lost in life. I didn't know what to pursue, so I pursued myself, and that was the beginning of it for me. And it's just so insane to me that people think that they know you online just because you post like almost every day, and that's just not the case. It made me realize how private I can truly be, because my goal online is not that. My end goal, what I come online to do and create, is completely different from what most influencers do. I don't consider myself an influencer. I'm a content creator, and I have a very strong purpose for why I do what I do. Trying to figure out how to be front-facing and authentic online in a way that other people can get through the screen is like extremely difficult, and I don't think people realize that. If you're not doing long-form content like this, it's like you wouldn't know a lot about me. So anyways, I went on that whole tangent. I'm literally, it's like 4:50 in the morning. I'm over here yapping about this hate comment. And it's crazy because it didn't really even bother me that much. It just made me come to the realization that I come off a certain way to a lot of people, and I didn't know that. Needless to say, Krsna and I were talking about how I need to share my personal, because when she first met me, I started training her in January. When she first met me, she did her research. She found out who I was online, and I was teaching at the gym that I go to, or not teaching, but training people in person. And when she got to know me, she was like, oh, this is just a normal girl trying to figure it out like the rest of us. Like, she's been through hell too. She has a backstory she doesn't say anything about. Like, there's so much depth to people that you don't know about because they wear it well. I'm not trying to look like what I've been through. If I told you what I've been through, you probably wouldn't even fucking believe me. You know, it's like a lot of people go through shit and they expect you to look defeated and just completely ran through. And that's not who I am. And I don't feel the need to expand on that at the moment, because you gotta know when to say when. And she was talking about a podcast she's going to start, and she wants me to be the first guest on the podcast. I'm like, girl, I'm there, let's talk about it, because we are both Black women who have entrepreneurial minds and have made it through the trenches, okay? Like, we can relate on so many levels. Right now, my life doesn't look relatable, or so I've been told. So, I don't know, I have to shift my content a little bit to be a little bit more open and vulnerable, which I don't mind being. It's just like, hard to kind of get that across. But anyways, let me get some work done. Today. I'm really excited about this month because I have been filming the best classes ever lately. Like, I've just been really in my groove and really enjoying my Pilates practice and really trying to emphasize the way that I explain things depending on what bodies I know that I'm working with. So I'm really working on how to explain different movements, focusing on, because I have clients that suffer from knee issues, spinal injuries, pelvic floor, a lack of pelvic floor engagement, like anterior tilts. Like, I'm dealing with different body issues and trying to encompass trying to cue the right modalities for each and every body I know I'm working with all in one class. I have been able to advance the way that I teach in that way based off of the bodies I know I'm working with. So it's wonderful. I have been really seeing improvement in the way that I teach, and I'm always looking for ways to improve. So everything is so intentional in my practice, and I want whoever is on the other side of the screen watching, doing my classes, to be so in tune with their breath, their bodies, and their, mind to muscle connection that it's almost as if they're in the room with me. Like, I am so locked in to perfecting my online coaching right now, and it's been a journey. It's been a journey. And I feel like I'm finally seeing some noticeable progress. Anyways, I'm uploading all of that, and I'm really excited for my girls to try these flows. If you're looking for a Pilates instructor that's going to factor in your specific needs, I'm not talking about going to a class and just hoping for the best, hoping that you can keep up with the pace of the instructor. Like, I'm talking about making Pilates classes specifically for you and what you need as an individual. Then you can apply for my online coaching. And I take these applications very seriously because I have a limited roster. So if you are looking to tone, sculpt, lengthen out your muscles, work on your core canister, pelvic floor engagement, breath to body connection, heal through movement, truly, mentally and physically, this is what I'm here to do. That is my sole purpose. I want to heal women through movement because it is so much deeper for me than the surface level physical attraction of Pilates. Pilates is such an aesthetic, and it has become, there's a lot of stigma around it. You have the girls with the slick back buns, the matching sets. It's a very curated vibe, or it can come off as that. And for me, and what Pilates is for a lot of other people, it is rehabilitation. It is de-stressing. It is getting into your core canister, which is the center of all movement. And it is the center of all movement. Okay, like we are digging deep. We are digging deep, and we're aligning your physique from the inside out, building that strength from the inside out, It is a very moving practice, and it's something that, and I feel like the genuine and authentic version of Pilates is lost in the hype of it. Pilates is a beautiful thing. It is for every body type. You just have to have an instructor that is able to teach you correctly and articulate movement in a way that you can comprehend, if that makes sense. Not all Pilates instructors are qualified to teach you in a way that you are able to understand and deepen within your own practice. The biggest thing for me is focusing on not only teaching the choreography, but teaching the Pilates principles through each and every movement. Breath being the most important one, because for women, and I've noticed, I'm going on a tangent here, I know I am, but for women, I have had so many girls come into my class, they want to like get their core right. That's the biggest thing. They're like, oh, I want to get my core right. I want to, have a smaller waist, like what, yada, yada, yada. But the biggest thing is like your breathing patterns, and they don't notice that. I have had CrossFit girlies come into me. You know how like CrossFit build, it's very like cereal box abdomen, right? No harm, no foul to my CrossFit girlies. CrossFit is amazing. But it is a specific look. It is a build. Whereas your Pilates physique is very petite. Different training styles will give you different bodies. Strength is meant to build your shape. Strength is something that will always be deep set in my routine. It builds your shape. Pilates is meant to tone and lengthen your muscles. Strength is meant to shape your body. It builds that muscle, that strength. Pilates, of course, is meant to tone and lengthen your muscles, whereas strength builds the body. It builds the strength. Going back to what I was saying, my example, when a CrossFit girly comes into my Pilates class wanting to get rid of her boxy build, her boxy shape, it's because most CrossFitters, their form, if you even look at their breathing patterns while they're working out, they are very oblique heavy. As they inhale, they're drawing deep into their, it's very like surface level. Like as they inhale, they're inhaling, they're exhaling, they're crunching through the abs, they're pressing out their transverse abdominis, and they are building their obliques, which makes them look boxy. But if you are coming into my Pilates class, I'm going to teach you how to utilize your Pilates breath to basically cinch in through your waist. I talk about this all the time. I'll literally pop up the videos where I go in deep on the breath to body connection here. But if you're trying to snatch your waist, as you inhale, you're drawing up through your chest. As you exhale, you're drawing your navel in towards your spine, and you're engaging those TA muscles. They're kind of shaped like, they kind of shape inwards on the body. So they're coming up and down, and it's cinching in through the waist, so it's building a natural core set with the body. And oh my goodness, it's all about training your body depending on the modality used. I completely lost my train of thought. Let me go back. So I'll have CrossFit girlies come into my Pilates class wanting to make their waist thinner. They want to take this and turn it into this, if that makes sense. And this is all, it all comes down to your breathing pattern. And I have seen the craziest transformations. There's one girl I'm thinking of in particular. Her name is Myra, and she's been coming to my classes for quite a few weeks now, months even. And when she first came to me, she didn't understand the concept of deep core transverse abdominis connection. Through the series of finally getting her to realize how she was engaging her core, disengaging the obliques versus the transverse abdominis, y'all, it was a game changer. And I can see her core so visibly now. I can see her breath to body connection through each and every Pilates movement she does, and it's beautiful. To see that transformation on the mat, this is why I teach in person as well as online, because it is just so beautiful to me to see the transformation. It is so wonderful to see someone actually like be able to grasp the concept and over time completely change their body composition just based on their breathing patterns. It is just, oh, y'all. I wish I could train all of my online clients in person too, because I just love to witness the transformation. I love to be there for that. And there's a certain level of connection you can get with someone when you are actively working on their body. You are cueing, you are spotting them, you are kind of like guiding them through the movement, like even just physically. Like it's a very transformational experience. And I've seen it happen with a lot of girls that come to my class aiming to hit that specific goal. The Pilates build versus the bodybuilder build versus the CrossFit build. They're all different types of modalities meant for different things, and nothing is the wrong answer. I know Pilates has been getting a lot of hate lately because people are saying like, oh, like Pilates doesn't make you feel stronger, it doesn't build muscle, blah, 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 blah. As a Pilates instructor, I'm going to be the first person to tell you that Pilates is not going to make you look like you got a BBL. Like, that's just not it. You have to combine and mix hybrid training styles to achieve a desired look. Me, I don't just do Pilates. I strength train on top of that, and I would not have the physique that I have if I didn't mix those modalities. For my upper body, I don't really lift that heavy at all. For my upper body, I mostly do Pilates. I don't really lift anymore, and I used to be big as hell. And that was when I was lifting really heavy. You don't understand, like, women think, oh, I'm gonna get bulky going into the gym. Like, I'm gonna get bulky, I don't wanna get bulky. Girl, do you know how much you have to actually lift and eat to get bulky? Because trust me, I did it, and I was vegetarian through it all. Like, it takes a lot. It took me 2 years to build that much muscle. And once I realized, I was like, oh, I really don't want to be this big anymore. I just changed up my training. I added Pilates in it, lengthened, toned out my muscles, and now I'm a changed woman. Oh, baby boy. Baby boy. Ugh, I've been yapping for 15 minutes. I don't even know where I started, honestly. That's just where I'm at. But I'm about to do my makeup and finish uploading. I have this uploaded. I think that's why I started yapping. Y'all, I'm just so passionate about it, and I'm trying to shift my content to kind of share more about why I do what I do. Because a lot of people just see the workouts and they're like, oh my god, this is a great workout, or let me add this to split. But they don't know that it actually just goes so much deeper for me. And I want people to see that side because I care so much about this. This is my passion. This is the reason I wake up in the morning. And I truly want to help women heal through movement the way that I have been able to on my own. It took me so long to find a form of movement this precious to me. Like, if you've been trying to do Pilates and you feel like it's just not for you, I even have, like, the conversation I had with Krsna, she was also saying that she didn't like Pilates. She hated it. She had tried all these different Pilates classes, right? But she actually didn't like it until she started trying my mat classes outdoors that she can do at home, because it's all about the instructor. I want you to know that if you're not enjoying some type of movement that is like class format, you may not like the form of movement because the instructor doesn't know how to teach it in a way that you can comprehend or you can understand or that you like. There's so many different ways to do it. It's all about finding who is right for you. It's like finding a therapist, honestly. It's the same concept. It's like finding a good therapist. You have to find an instructor that is going to meet you right where you're at and is going to be able to teach you everything you need to know about advancing your body, not anyone else's. And that's the biggest thing. I'm going to stop yapping and I'm going to continue uploading these classes. Anyways, all to say, if you want that guidance, I'm here for you, girl. I am here for you. And you can apply through the link in my description. That was such a long-winded way to say that, but
You know,
Currently in the midst of editing some classes. The biggest thing about filming on-demand classes is actually the filming of it. The editing doesn't take as long at all, except for when there's a lot of noise, or I'm trying to eliminate any background noise, but otherwise it's so good. I just finished uploading 3 and waiting for CapCut to stop fucking around so that I can upload the 4th one. Day started. It's a little bit later. We're gonna go to my favorite coffee shop to get some work done, continue to edit some classes. It's actually crazy how I know that sounds I'm just doing computer work, y'all, it's actually so intense. I have so much to do and plan, so I want to set myself up for success. We're gonna do that and just hang out for the rest of the day, and I'll probably end off the vlog later because I have a wedding to go to tomorrow. We're gonna do a little unboxing. I actually saved this just for you guys. Absolutely sickening. Aren't they so stunning? It's giving Zendaya. It's giving Zendaya. This is just beautiful. And I never thought I would feel this way about a shoe, but I do. This is stunning. I'm someone in high school, I don't know how I got away with this because I went to a private school that was really nice, but I wore formal attire all the time, but I wore platform heels. I wore 6-inch platform heels, and it made me 6 feet tall, and they were black boots, but they were heels for real. And I don't know how I got away with that, but I did. And I walked in heels every single day for 2 years. Yeah, so I feel my feet have a tolerance for heels that some people might not have, but I mean, these are definitely not the most comfortable pair of shoes. These are notorious for being uncomfortable. But I was I looked at these, I put them on, and I was I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make my foot conform to this because these are so tea. And I document moments like this for no other reason, just to look back on it and be oh my god, girl. That day was when you got your first pair of designer heels. Needless to say, it was a very beautiful moment for me, and I cannot wait to wear these because I'm turning 23 next month, and I want to be... I feel I feel 23 is really giving grown. So we're stepping into that energy, and I've been locking back in so hard recently, and I'm just riding on that wave of
being in routine and being in alignment with what I'm doing. It's just, how can I even explain it to you guys? I feel like I've tried to in this vlog. I've been talking my ass off. I need to charge this before I leave. I'm gonna bring Soma with me and we're gonna put in some work.